Well, everyone, we finally made it through another year on this planet, and we are now entering the year 2022, and we are still going through a pandemic, which is really unfortunate. I think a lot of us might have thought by now we would be over with this thing, but instead, of course, there's new variants of this type of virus, and of course, just this past month alone, for me anyway, it seems like a lot of people got sick. People that I don't know, just people I follow on Twitter, and people I do know also have been getting sick just this past month, and it just seems really interesting that, you know, it seems like these cases of this virus have just been spiking up, and it's just it's really sad seeing that. And so I really hope things do clear up in the future with this upcoming year when it comes to this pandemic, but I guess only time will tell. In this video, I want to go over the different goals I have within the year 2022, but before we talk about them, I want to quickly reflect this past year alone, because there has been a couple big things within this past year that have brought me to, like, I guess where I am today. So for example, I graduated college. That was a pretty big deal, you know. I mean, will I ever go back to get like a master's degree? Probably not. I mean, maybe, who knows, but it's just something that I'm not interested in right now. Another thing is that was basically the year where, well, I turned at 22 that year, but technically that was like my last year of college, and so I was also 21 at the time, and so it was definitely a different experience than what I was used to before I was 21 in college, and so that was pretty fun. But also during that last year of college, it kind of sucked because that was like the pandemic year of college, and or at least year one of pandemic college, it seemed like, where there was not very many people living on campus, and so it seemed like campus life was pretty much dead, and I wasn't allowed to go to sporting events, which really sucked. But yeah, I mean, graduating college was pretty much the biggest thing. Now here I am trying to live in, I guess, the real world, and trying to do whatever I can to keep a full-time job, and of course live on my own, I guess, whenever that comes to it. But so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the goals, and I guess you can call them like New Year's resolutions if you really wanted to. The thing is, I've always hated New Year's resolutions. They never really made sense to me, because it's like, oh, well, this New Year's resolution, you got to start it on the very first day of the year, January 1st, right? And then you got to try and stick with it as long as you possibly can. And normally what you usually see, especially with people whose New Year's resolutions is to work out or something like that, usually they'll start on January 1st and then go on for like maybe 2 weeks and then give up. I mean, that's just how it is. But I don't really consider what I'm about to tell you guys New Year's resolutions. I mean, I can pretty much start these whenever I want to. It's just really a matter of time and how things flow, I suppose. But the first kind of goal I have within 2022 is moving out and living on my own. I really want to do this so bad, you guys. I just can't stay at my parents' anymore. It's mostly because of internet. That's kind of the big thing for me. I don't really have the greatest internet at my parents', and so I want to live somewhere where it's more populated and honestly somewhere warmer, so preferably out of state, like California. I know California is hell of expensive, but it's so much warmer over there than where I currently live, and so that's kind of like the goal that I have within this next year. Also, better health and fitness. I mean, this is a pretty popular one amongst everybody when like it comes to like things wanting in your life to make yourself better and whatever. I mean, health has always been a huge thing for me, at least fitness anyway. You know, obviously, you know, I could eat a lot better than what I currently do, but fitness is something that I really want to get into more. It was something that was very consistent with my last year of college, and I'm really happy that I was consistently working out pretty much every single day, and it really showed. It really made me feel better overall, and I really want to get back into that, but I can't really do that where I currently live either, which really sucks. So hopefully by the time I move out, I can start doing some fitness type stuff. And then also, I want to start live streaming on Twitch or YouTube. I will most likely live stream on YouTube than Twitch, mostly because I'm familiar with the YouTube platform, but Twitch does seem like it is the best deal when it comes to actually live streaming. And of course, I won't be able to live stream until I move out and have better internet anyway, so, you know, I guess a lot of these things I feel like are going to happen simultaneously, and that's really all relying on me actually moving out, I just kind of realized. But yeah, live streaming is something that I really have been interested in a long time, but due to the fact that I've lived in an area where I just didn't have a good enough internet connection to live stream, that's why I've always focused on YouTube videos instead. And so anyway, that's something that I really want to get into. I also want to dedicate more time to YouTube Shorts because YouTube Shorts can get you a lot of views, and I had a great idea for this playlist, which I guess I'm still currently doing right now, where it's a YouTube Shorts series and it's basically just fun facts about Call of Duty. And I feel like I have really good ideas for those YouTube Shorts that I think a lot of people just don't know about, or maybe they completely forgot about in previous Call of Duty games. And so I feel like making more YouTube Shorts and maybe uploading clips of me getting like a good amount of kills in a multiplayer match or something like that. I don't know. Either way, YouTube Shorts is something I definitely want to dedicate more time to. But also, I'm sure you guys are aware that I do have a podcast that I upload here on the channel now. And even though it really kind of sucks actually, because my podcasts are usually going to be like a little over an hour long. And so now I have to actually make it to where each episode is actually split into 2 parts because my internet is so slow to the fact that an hour-long video takes like 25 hours to upload, and that is just too long for me. So that's why I'm splitting them up into parts, and you know, I just think it makes it easier for me to upload them ahead of time and stuff like that. And so either way, I do have a podcast now with my friend that we are co-hosting it. We're trying to get like basically guests on the show, and mostly just people we're friends with. Hopefully we can get like bigger names in the future or something like that. But that's the point I'm trying to get to, is that I want to get some sort of names on the podcast that are recognizable names, you know, maybe not absolutely like huge celebrities or anything like that. I mean, I think it would be cool to like get people that I don't really know too well, like in person, and maybe like try and like, I don't know, conduct some sort of interview to make the podcast a little bit more interesting and stuff like that. To be fair though, the podcast my friend and I are hosting, you know, it's nothing we're taking seriously. It's just something we're kind of doing for fun and just have like, you know, entertaining conversations with our friends. That's really all it is at this point. But I think it would be cool to get like somewhat bigger names out there, I guess, on the podcast. Maybe people who are trying to become aspiring, I don't know, role models to people online, and I can get them on there. I don't know. Either way, other bigger names on there other than just my close friends, I think will be cool. But also, I want to get past 2,000 subs here on YouTube. Just looking at my YouTube analytics this past year, it looks like I've only gained, and this could be inaccurate, I don't know, but it looks like I got like 227 subscribers this last year. And part of that was because I actually did stop uploading for like the whole like senior year I was in college, because I really wanted to focus on school. And so I think I could do a lot. I think I could definitely do a lot better job gaining more subscribers, being more consistent with YouTube like I am right now. But yeah, I really think I can pull it off, getting over 2,000 subs. It's really, I'm not really that far off, but that is definitely a goal that I have within this current upcoming year that we are in right now. And then of course the last thing is I want to play different video games. You know, Call of Duty is something I have been playing for a long time now. Of course, I'm still playing it to this day, but it has just gotten to the point where these games are just like so broken. Like they are just, the product is just not there anymore. And it's so irritating to see that the effort that we see in Call of Duty games currently is just not being put in place. Oh God, it's just bothering the crap out of me. And so I feel like over the years, since I've only been playing Call of Duty, I feel like I missed on a lot of good games that I have never got to experience before. And this kind of goes in hand with live streaming as well, because I really just want to live stream random video games. I don't really feel like live streaming Call of Duty all that much. I feel like that would give me a good excuse to try out other video games and just live stream them with you guys instead of just trying to do walkthroughs here on the channel, which by the way, there's probably going to be a Halo walkthrough here on the channel when it comes to like the Master Chief Collection and Halo Infinite, but just stay tuned for those. But yeah, I want to play other video games, you guys. I am getting really tired of playing Call of Duty at this point because it's just really annoying how they just have no idea what they're doing over there. And so yeah, I want to play other video games. And so with that being said, that is it for this video. Remember, if you have a New Year's resolution, don't wait until January 1st to do it. Just do it right now, okay? You just don't hesitate. Hesitating is not going to get you anywhere. But seriously, you guys, thank you guys all for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for videos every single day, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, and I shall catch you guys later. I think that'd be really cool to get into. Right now, it's just a really casual thing that my friend and I are doing just for fun. We're not really taking it that, Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding?